No job is too big or small for the gang at H&O Electric in winter. Whether it's a simple task around the house, remodel, new addition, or new construction, we provide residential, commercial, and industrial heating, cooling, or electrical work in winter and the surrounding area. We handle it all. Call 605-842-1117 for service or more information on your next project, big or small. H&O Electric is your authorized dealer for Trane heating systems, too. Good luck in today's event.
H&O Electric is a proud supporter of all area student athletes and activities on Live Ticket TV.
Winter Dental, located at 911 Golden Prairie Drive, is proud to provide Winter and the surrounding area with high-quality, high-tech, patient-centered dentistry. Dr. Brad and the entire staff, including hygienists Michaela Smith and Sierra Hansen, are honored to have the opportunity to serve the good people of Winter and the surrounding area with gentle, compassionate, and high-quality dental services. For information on all the services they can provide you or to make an appointment, please call 605-842-1793 or go to winterdentalclinic.com.
At American Family Insurance, we help protect what you've achieved so you can fearlessly go after your dreams. For auto, home, business, and life, contact us today. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
American Family Insurance, Life Mutual, Standard of Ohio and Wisconsin Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin, 53783.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Eklund Tax Service, located at 323 Main Street in Gregory, South Dakota, is available for all your tax preparations. Mark Eklund has been a staple in the Gregory community for many years and wants to help you and your business have success by specializing in all types of bookkeeping. Eklund Tax can take care of any agricultural, retail, or personal bookkeeping or tax preparation. Call Mark at Eklund Tax today at 605-835-9665.
Do you have the right financial advisor to help you reach your goals? Ameriprise Advisors can create a personalized, goal-based plan to help you prepare for whatever life brings so you can feel more confident about your financial future. Call Wealth Partners, a private wealth advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC, today at 605-842-3832. That's 605-842-3832. Office is located at 214 East 2nd Street, Winters, South Dakota, 57580. Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC, member FINRA and SIPC.
Winter Regional Healthcare Center is proud to sponsor coverage of Winter Warriors and Lady Warriors athletics and activities on Winter Warriors Live. Best of luck in today's event. Here at Winter Regional Healthcare, we are committed to professional care with a personal touch at our locally owned hospital, clinic, and long-term care facility. For more information on services we provide, check out our website at winterregional.org. Winter Regional, proud to support the student athletes and activities. Honored to serve the families of South Central South Dakota and our community for over 65 years. Remember, professional care with the personal touch at Winter Regional Healthcare.
Early seed season is here. Litaw Seed carries Hefty brand corn and beans for their genetics, technology, and treatments. Hefty's corn has been very drought tolerant and an excellent yielding. We also have Enlist and Extended Flex soybeans for your choice in herbicide. With Dynagrow, we're at the top of the South Dakota field trials for their sunflowers and milo. And with Millbarn, we're the leader in grass, cover crop, and forages. Call 605-840-4591 for Litaw Seed, your source for corn to cover crops, soybeans to sunflowers, and all forages. That's 605-840-4591.
We connect people. Have been for 100 years or so. How we get that done? Well, that won't always be the same. But why we connect people? Not in a million years is that ever going to change. We didn't build the communities that made South Dakota. No. We just brought them together.
When it comes to vehicle maintenance, we know you have a lot of options, but it can be hard to find an honest, reliable auto repair shop. That's where we come in. Hometown Automotive, committed to providing our customers with honest, quality service at a reasonable price. We use years of training and experience to provide you with the best car care possible. Hometown does oil changes, tune-ups, and computer diagnostics. We sell tires, batteries, and Schaefer products. We install engines, trannies, starters, water pumps, brakes, and much more. Call us at 842-1722 and let our experience be your advantage.
The Best Western Ramkota Hotel in Rapid City supports all South Dakota student athletes and their families. They are conveniently located off Interstate 90, close to downtown and minutes from the beautiful Black Hills. The Ramkota offers sports and family-friendly rates. Guests can relax for free in the indoor water park. They have 36,000 square feet of banquet and meeting space, and the award-winning Minerva's Restaurant and Bar is located on site. Best Western Ramkota welcomes everyone to beautiful Rapid City, South Dakota. Meyer Ag is your Beck's Hybrids seed dealer located in Winters, South Dakota. Meyer Ag is a family-owned company specializing in seed consulting and zone-based variable rate that services South Central South Dakota. Contact Trace Meyer at 605-842-5458 to learn more about Beck's Hybrids and see how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you. Meyer Ag in Winters, South Dakota is a proud supporter of all youth athletics and activities.
Yeah. Another one. Yep. Man, this town's changed. Yeah. About damn time.
Wow, Bill, you're walking so much better. What did you do?
Well, I got so tired of the pain and nearly fell. And one of my friends recommended physical therapy at Winter Physical Therapy. And you know what? My back also stopped hurting.
Huh. So how did you get started?
My doctor wrote me a referral, but that's not always needed. Turns out you always have a choice where you want to go.
So why did you choose Winter Physical Therapy?
I love to support our locally owned small businesses, and quite frankly, they give great personalized care.
Winter Physical Therapy. Exceptional care.
Agrimax and West River Ag have been in the Winter area for a combined total of 9 years. We offer top-of-the-line services and inputs such as chemical, seed, fertilizer application, spraying, and agronomy services with a certified crop advisor on staff. We are a full-service business that is locally owned and operated. We look forward to continuing service to the ag community and cannot wait to help you with all your agricultural needs. Agrimax, shaping the future of ag.
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
Shop local with Burke, Gregory, and Winter Building Centers, your hometown hardware stores specializing in everything from finding the right drill bit to building your dream home. The crews at the building centers take pride in customer service and are always available to help with any project, big or small. They offer top-of-the-line flooring and cabinetry, a large inventory of rental items, quality Pittsburgh paint, and so much more. Follow them on Facebook or shop online anytime at buildingcentersd.com.
Whether you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
The right nutrition, animal health, and record management is key to having a profitable cattle program. That's why you want to work with the people at FarmCo, who will take the time to learn your operation and help you grow your business. We are your full-service agriculture provider of feed, seed, animal health, farm and ranching equipment built on terrific service. Get to know Farmco, locally owned and serving you in Chamberlain, Platte, Winter, and east of Kimball at the Paragon. Visit us online at farmcosd.com. Farmco, feeding your future.
Refined design, remarkable capabilities. The Ford Edge at Capital City Ford delivers everyone and everything in style and comfort. Bold and aggressive on the outside, lavish with lots of tech on the inside. This SUV does a whole lot more than haul groceries. Travel with confidence when purchasing your all-new Ford Edge from Capital City Ford. And for a limited time, qualified buyers can purchase at 1.9 APR for 72 months. Check out the full vehicle lineup at capitalcityford.com. Capital City Ford in Pierce, South Dakota.
We've got a history of serving you, a history of family-owned community banking that goes back over 100 years. We grew up here, we're local, and local ownership means local decisions. It means our products are tailored to meet local needs. We take pride in our support of many local organizations and encourage community growth through charitable contributions and employee involvement. First Fidelity Bank, member FDIC. First-class banking on a first-name basis.
You've spent years dreaming up your business plan, saving every dollar, searching for the right location, and perfecting your product. Auto Owners insures your small business, because it isn't small to you.
Only 36 more to go.
That's simple human sense.
Ask Miller & Associates in Platte, South Dakota, if auto owners make sense for you.
You've spent years.
Shirley's Diner is located at 142 East 2nd Street in Winters, South Dakota. Come meet Martha 1 and Martha 2 and their friendly, courteous staff. Shirley's Diner is open 7 days a week from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. Breakfast is served all day, and check out the Shirley's Diner Facebook page for all their daily lunch specials. All meals are made fresh and homemade every day. If you can't make it to the diner, they'll deliver. Just call 605-842-3903. Shirley's Diner serves customers from near and far and are a proud supporter of all school activities on Sports Ticket Live. It's easy to remember. There's nothing finer than Shirley's Diner.
Elevate Agronomics is now added to Cal Basgrow to our seed lineup. Along with brands like LG Seeds, Dakota, and Westbred, we can find the best hybrid to fit your farm. When it comes to your chemicals, we can finance many of your chemical needs for 1.9% while still offering full cash discounts. Elevate is also your precision planting dealer, with a meter stand and an expert on staff to help get your row units and planting equipment ready for this upcoming season. Give us a call or check us out at elevateagronomics.com. Elevate Agronomics. Reach new heights.
There's a lot of uncertainties in farming and ranching today, but one thing is certain. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain, Winter, and Mitchell are your crop and livestock insurance specialists. Statewide agents have a background in agriculture and work hard to provide growers and ranchers with risk management plans and insurance coverage that fits their business needs. From hail insurance, livestock revenue protection, to multi-peril crop and revenue insurance, Statewide will help you with the right decisions. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain, Winter, and Mitchell. Locally owned, your dependable partner in crop and livestock protection and equal opportunity provider.
Mead Lumber is 100% employee-owned. Mead Lumber is your source for building materials. Whether your plans are for new construction or updating your existing home or barn, Mead Lumber provides the know-how and the materials you need. Lumber, steel, roofing, siding, drywall, windows, doors, and so much more. Start to finish, Mead Lumber has what you need and want for your project. Mead Lumber is your hometown lumber yard. Stop in and see what Mead can do for you. 102 North Main Street in Winter.
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
It might be time for you to strongly consider leasing bulls from Jorgensen Land and Cattle. Here's Cody.
We'll get the bull to your place.
generally we'll be able to get the bull picked up when you're done with them. So there's no reason for you to have a bull around your place for 9 to 10 months of the year that you don't need him. He's just costing you money. He's eating feed. He's tearing up your corral. So there's just no reason for it. It's become very popular just in the fact that it's convenient for people.
Call 1-800-548-BULL.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
For over 130 years, Bank West has earned long-term customer relationships by continually adapting to current customer needs while never losing touch with its South Dakota roots. With all our branches and our corporate offices firmly rooted in South Dakota, you can count on Bank West for solutions and service backed by hometown values. We've been there and we'll be there. Bank West. Convenient, connected, committed. Learn more at bankwest-sd.bank. Member FDIC.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Farmers know crop insurance is essential for managing risk. It's also valuable for maximizing revenue. The crop insurance officers at Farm Credit Services of America have proprietary tools and expertise to deliver the personalized crop and revenue protection you need for the peace of mind you want. Nobody delivers crop insurance like this. Discover the difference by calling 800-884-FARM. Agriculture works here.
Stop by your hometown grocer, County Fair, now in Winter and Platte. Same friendly faces with a brand new name. County Fair is a fourth-generation family-owned business based in South Dakota. They offer friendly service and the freshest food at great prices. County Fair carries premium certified Angus beef, locally grown produce, and much more. Shop County Fair in Winter and Platte, the friendliest store in town.
Your grandmother's fine china, those trendy sneakers, your collection of hand-carved duck decoys. Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Ask Miller and Associates in Platte, South Dakota, if auto owners make sense for you.
Oh, now you do your job.
Schrader Electric and Control, located in Winter, is available for all your electrical service needs. With close to 40 years of experience, Brian and his crew can take care of all your electrical projects, residential or commercial. Schrader Electric works with new construction, remodels, and new additions. Call Brian at 605-840-8913 to get a quote or schedule your next electrical service. Schrader Electric and Control is a proud sponsor of the schools on the Live Ticket Network.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
Your local cooperative has a new name. CHS Northern Plains and CHS Midwest Cooperative have joined together to better serve you under the new name CHS River Plains. You gain more options and more value with access to global markets and a powerful supply chain. And you can do more every day using inputs delivered by a team who knows what you need when you need it. Visit us online at chsriverplains.com or stop in today. and let us help you own every day.
Whether you are pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
The Winter Advocate is the exclusive newspaper of Tripp County, serving Winter, Colome, and the surrounding communities. Each Wednesday, you'll find the latest in state and local news, sports, job openings, classifieds, and all legal public notices. Call 842-1481 or stop down to 125 West 3rd to start your subscription today. Don't forget our deadlines, Friday at 5 p.m. for the Advocate and 12 on Fridays for the Rocket. The Winter Advocate is a proud partner of Winter Warriors Live and wish the Warriors and Lady Warriors success all this season.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace Meyer, your Beck's hybrid seed dealer, and see how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
Good evening and welcome to Winter Warriors Live coverage of 11B high school playoff football. Tonight it's, of course, the host team, Winter Warriors, coming in with the number 1 seed at 10-0. They'll be hosting a familiar foe the last couple years in the Elk Point Jefferson Huskies as the number 4 seed with a record of 9-1 coming into tonight. We got a beautiful night. This is more of your fall football weather, more of the favorable kind. Not much of a wind, been no precipitation for a while, so the field's in good shape, and it's just a really nice night for a late season football game. Of course, this will be our last opportunity to bring you coverage of the Winter Warriors regardless of tonight's outcome. Being in the semifinal game here tonight, but it's been fun, been a pleasure. Gerald Tibrick, Larry Aker on the call for you tonight. And I mentioned a familiar foe the last couple years. This will be the 3rd year in a row that these two teams have met in the postseason. 2 of them, including tonight in the semifinals, and of course last year's championship game in Vermillion in the Dakota Dome, where the Warriors suffered their first loss of the season last year in 21-14 defeat. To propel the Huskies to a 12-0 perfect season and their first ever state football championship. So that's where they're at coming into tonight's game. Of course, you go back to the 2021 season, Winter won in the semifinal game here at home on Warrior Field with a 52-14 pretty convincing win. But as they say, what a difference a year can make, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, that's the fuel for the fire was last year's, you know, state championship game, and you know, that's definitely what motivated, you know, the gentlemen all spring, you know, all summer into the fall, and you know, it'll play a big part into tonight's game. You just can't let it affect you too much where you start making mistakes. You know, obviously a loss like that is a great motivator, you know, but you got to let it lead you to focus and discipline, and you know, you got to play every snap. So it's going to be I think a wonderful game. We got a wonderful night for it. You know, kind of two different styles. Elk Point Jefferson will try to do a lot of things offensively, a lot of different formations, a lot of pre-snap movement, just trying to get the Warriors lined up incorrectly. And you know, we've seen some of that early on in the year, and not so much lately. But you know, one thing to watch is, you know, we got to make sure that you know, on any movement we're getting lined up correctly defensively.
Yeah, like you said, it's definitely shaping up to be a pretty good game, at least on paper, anyways. I mentioned Winter with 6 shutout wins this season, and including the last 4 games in a row. that they've played, they haven't allowed a touchdown since September 29th, so it's been over a month since they've even given up a score. Meanwhile, Elk Point Jefferson wasn't able to pitch a shutout victory, but again, those are only just bragging right type things that mean really absolutely nothing, just informational stuff only for you. But Winter averages 36.8 points a game on offense. The Huskies average 36.7, so literally a tenth of a point difference there. So both teams definitely know how to score and have done that throughout the season. Defensively, again, Winter pretty stingy with that 4.5 points a game. Not a whole lot different there for the Huskies either, as they give up about 9 points a game, 8.9 points a game. So, again, I mean, you expect those kind of similarities and those kind of, pretty impressive statistics coming into a semifinal game, and that's what they've given us.
Right, absolutely. And, tip of the cap to Elk Point Jefferson coaching staff and Coach Jake Terry. When he took over that program, they were at the bottom of the class, and just slowly built that program, and he has definitely built it. You look at not only this year, last year, the year before, just what he's been able to build that program into, is pretty amazing, and what a heck of a job by him and his staff. And Coach Terry's a really great guy, and I know him and Coach Olson are pretty good friends. And he's good friends with all the other coaches in, 11B, and very good at networking and finding things. So it's going to be a good, coaching battle as well tonight with, obviously two very well coached teams.
Yeah, that's always interesting. The relationships, friendships, professionalism that can be developed both on and off the field, and it's great to know that both coaches are in a positive direction in that aspect, and that sometimes could probably I don't know. I guess I can't really speak. I've never been a coach, but I mean it seems like that would just make it a whole different perspective on things when you know that the people that you're staring across the sidelines from are somebody that you really admire a lot and have a lot of respect for and get along with good. We'll take a look at common opponents, several of them in this one. Parker, of course, faced by Winter 2 weeks ago in the opening round of the playoffs, where Winter got a 36-0 victory over them. The Huskies opened up their season with them against Parker in a big 48-6 win, but certainly we know a lot can change from week one to where we're at now. Looks like Tri-Valley, of course, they played twice. Elk Point Jefferson did. The first time during the regular season, they had a 24-14 victory, which, able to put up 24 points on Tri-Valley is pretty impressive from the team that we saw in the opening week. And then, of course, just last week, they got that 14-7 second half win over Tri-Valley to get themselves here tonight. We are just moments away from the national anthem, so we'll keep the mics live, but we're going to go silent, and we'll be back after the conclusion of the national anthem. And so as we're just moments away from the coin toss, we're trying to finish up with some common opponents here. Looks like also Bridgewater Emory Ethan. Winner had a 32-12 victory over them, a little past midway through the season. The Huskies closed out their season against the Seahawks with a 35-6 win. And I think that might be it. Both teams definitely seen some a little weaker in strength opponents, but they also seen some very quality opponents. Of course, the one lone loss that the Huskies suffered this year was the third game of the season, and that 20-11 loss to the Sioux Valley Cossacks, which of course just suffered their loss last week. So that's the only loss that the Huskies were served up this year, and that wasn't a game to sneeze at for sure.
Well, just going back to some little tidbits, even more impressive for Elk Point Jefferson. They returned 2 starters on offense from last year, 1 starter on defense. They were very senior-laden last year, and, obviously to get back to this point, when you run a program, you definitely reload every year. You don't rebuild, and, they've been able to do that.
Yeah, that's definitely correct terminology and a good mindset, and that's how you get successful programs built up. Looks like winner won the toss, and they'll defer.
Oh, and a shocking turn of events. They deferred to the second
breaking news,
half.
Yeah. But that's good because, of course, that's just the first step in things going the way the Warriors want it to go, is that's what they love to do. And so going to start things out right here tonight. I had a train of thought going before I interrupted myself, but I lost it.
One quick shout out.
Sure.
We got a big crew down at the Black Lab on Main Street.
Oh boy.
Giving them a big shout out.
Turn your volume up. You can hear us over the jukebox. No, I think it was going to be pretty much just kind of following up on your point there, Larry, that they don't have, and you got specific with them, not a lot of returning starters by any means, but a lot of experience. And very similar to winter, when you have that kind of successful season or a couple seasons in a row, you know that those underclassmen and those kids that are next in line are going to get a fair share of, as long as the coaching's done right, they're going to get a fair share of playing time because of the success you have. You're able to get those extra personnel out on the field just like winter's used to doing, and so you come in with experience without the starters.
Yeah, just because, they only returned basically 3 starters, that doesn't mean a lot of these kids that are playing tonight didn't get valuable minutes. As winter likes to do, rotate, different guys in on both sides of the ball. So
Barfus ready for the Warriors here to kick things off. Be kicking towards the west. And end-over-end kick fielded from the 9-yard line. Looks like he's going to take it right down the middle, tripped up on the return out to the 31-yard line. And that was Grayson Gerard, the junior for the Huskies.
Yeah, so again, we'll see probably a lot of shifting, pre-snap from the Huskies from both sides of the field. If anybody remembers the game from last year or the year before, same thing. So nothing the Warriors haven't seen, but still you got to get strength calls correct and you got to get lined up correctly.
So Gale will work out of the shotgun. Man in motion will get the toss. That is Merkley. That's going to be their go-to guy on offense, and he's racing down the sidelines. Not sure where he actually stepped out of bounds or got shoved out of bounds, but it looked like it was near midfield. And we'll mention Garrett Merkley early and often here as the senior captain for the Huskies at 185, 6 foot, the wideout and the running back as well, or wing back, if you will, for the Huskies. He's going to see a lot of offensive calls for him tonight.
And he's got really good speed, so, nothing. Warriors just got to keep him in front. Nothing hurt here. You just got to buckle down. And, obviously Elk Point's going to try and run the ball first. And, obviously, winners, that's their main goal, is to stop the run game.
So he was marked out about the 40-yard line over there, so well short of where he ended up. After a gain of 3 on first down, it's going to be 2nd and 7, ball on the Huskies' 43-yard line. Again, we'll see Gale working out of the gun. The back to his left. Send a man in motion across the formation. That one, good timing, good catch, and good tackle all at once. Going to be stopped about 2 yards shy of the first down. Going to bring up 3rd and 2, but what a pass catch, and then a good timed tackle as well. That was going to be a sure one.
Yeah, as you said, great catch there, and even a better hit by Keyser there to, keep him and just wrap him up and drive him back.
Now the empty backfield. And flag flies. Lake Merkley with the reception and a long run afterwards. Have a feeling this one could be coming back, though, against the Huskies, and what a fortunate break that time for the Warriors.
Yeah, it looked like maybe a illegal motion or illegal shift there. Maybe it wasn't enough guys on the line of scrimmage, I'm guessing. It looked like the tight end.
Maybe?
Yeah, looked like his helmet didn't come across the center's hips there, and so he wouldn't be considered on the line of scrimmage. So too many men in the backfield, kind of looked like from the replay there.
So officials to make their first penalty call of the night. That one goes against the Huskies, and not going to hurt them too bad here. Still a 3rd and 7, and we've seen them be able to move the ball here early already. So Warriors have to stiffen up here. And there's Merkley again. That one going to be busted up in the backfield. No gain on the play. Reverse called, and it just took too long. The Warriors able to get that penetration up front. Got through to the ball carrier, Merkley.
Yeah, and that penalty really, played in the hands of the Warriors, backed them up a little bit, and nice defensive stand there by the Warriors on 3rd down, but still got to be ready here. A little interesting, another tidbit, the Warriors did block a punt, in that state championship game last year.
Low snap, that one away, and a low punt as well. Line drive punt, going to hit the turf and come to a stop at the 33-yard line. So Winter going to have pretty decent field position, no chance of a return, but probably better punts to come from the Huskies, I'd imagine. That one just didn't get off right with a low snap, and so Winter able to hold after giving up 1 first down. And they'll have the ball now for the first time, starting at their own 34-yard line.
Well, and they're probably lucky the Warriors didn't really bring a lot of pressure. But if you're the Warriors, you still got to be a little hesitant. Hopefully we've learned our lesson from running into the punter the last 2 weeks, I believe.
That is correct. Keyser will get the toss. And a nice gain on first down. Looks like to be about 4 yards. Warriors just starting out in a very familiar fashion.
Yeah, just a good job up front. Just looked like the old toss play. And, again, Warriors are just satisfied getting those 4 or 5 yards at a crack. And
no coach shouldn't be.
Getting first downs and just keep moving the chains and control the ball.
2nd and 6 for Morehart and the Warriors. Under center, man in motion, Sargent. Now he'll get the toss to the right. And he's going to break a tackle, break out of another one, and he's pushing the pile towards midfield where he's finally going to get taken down at the Warriors' own 49-yard line. And they will move the chains. 1st and 10 for the Warriors.
Yeah, and again, just look like the same play, going back the other way. Good blocking up front. And one thing you'll notice is Elk Point Jefferson doesn't have the size as they did last year. Which is probably going to obviously play a big factor into the line of scrimmage.
So they'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. Correction on that. And here we'll get a first dose of the fullback, Barfus, and he'll take it to midfield right on the 50, gain him a couple on first down.
And if you notice there, it might have been out of the camera angle, but, Sean Hammerbeck, again, just burying a guy downfield, 10 yards. I think we'll see a lot of that tonight from that Winter offensive line as well.
Yeah, the line has been doing an excellent job. They've just gotten better throughout the season, and And as always, we can't give them enough credit. Oftentimes we don't, but not because we don't mean to. They're definitely worthy of it. Here's Kieser navigating his way through the middle, and he'll go about another 4 yards, and he'll bring up 3rd and short.
Yeah, good run there on second down by Kieser. Just short. I would assume we're still in 4-down territory here, but
that's what I wondered. Had things not gone on the first possession the way they ended up for the Huskies there towards the end, I wondered if they weren't already feeling that on a 3rd and short situation, if they wouldn't have maybe decided to make that decision too. So 3rd and 1, double wing for the Warriors. Sargent in motion. Quarterback keeps it himself. Morehart with plenty of yards, and all the way down to the 36-yard line. Another first down for the Warriors.
Yeah, again, nice play call there, quarterback toss, and we've been seeing more and more of that last few weeks, and looks like Elk Point's going to take a timeout and talk about it and probably shift a few things around.
All right, yep, Coach Terry and the Huskies will take their first timeout. We will take one with them. We'll be back after this to Warrior Field.
Are you confident that you have the right products for your fields? Contact Sherm Gucci with Hogemeyer, the right seed. Sherm will help you select the right products for your acres, corn, soybeans, alfalfa, and sorghum. If world-class genetics and a seed rep with an unwavering commitment is important to you, go with Sherm Gucci and Hogemeyer, the right seed. Phone 402-760-2172.
Computers and More, located at 27786 311th Avenue, is obviously your computer sales and repair in winter. The More is so much other than you can imagine. We are your local outlet for Winter Warriors sports apparel. We do screen printing and embroidery for your purple and gold attire. Stop in and check out all our gear on hand for you to wear at the next game. Call us at 842-9057 and see how we can design your company logo on all types of clothing. And remember, thanks for keeping it local.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace Meyer, your Beck's hybrid seed dealer, and see how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
And we're coming back after the timeout called by the Huskies, trying to stop the momentum of the Warriors and make a game plan switch perhaps right in the middle of the quarter here as we get closer to the midway through the first quarter. Warriors putting together a typical Warrior drive here, 3, 4, 5 yards at a time. And they moved the chains twice so far, facing a 2nd and 5 now after a run from Kieser. Right back to the T formation. And I believe that was Sargent this time. He'll pick up about 3, and he'll bring up 3rd and short, 3rd and 2.
And again, this is definitely the position the Warriors want to be in. 3rd and short, 3rd and 2, manageable. I would guess we're definitely in 4-down territory now.
Yeah, it makes it just a little bit easier to know that you're going up to the line going, if we don't get it, we're still all right. We're going to give ourselves another good chance here, and flag flies at an interesting time and things here. The Warriors weren't even quite down to the line. I'm not sure what was going on here.
And from that sideline, which I find interesting. I guarantee
a longer viewpoint further away from the ball, maybe where you're going with it.
And I have no idea who he saw offsides, but now we're in 3rd and 8. So
not exactly where we want to be, but we've seen some good yardage come out of the Warriors already early here. So still 4-down territory, I imagine. Kieser gets boxed up behind some of the big men up front, get it back down to the 30-yard line. That's going to be 4th and 4 for the Warriors. And going to be a bit tougher task here to pick up, but certainly manageable. Morehart will take the play in from the sideline a short ways to the near hash mark here for us.
Well, we might see the Warriors like to, run a guy in motion, just try to get him to draw off sides, or might just run the play.
Play action. Morehart can be running to his right, throws on his left, has Hammerbeck not able to make that hookup, though. And Hammerbeck had him by a couple steps, but the throw just off the mark a little bit.
Actually, I believe that was Kellen Brozick. Yep.
I seen him coming running back. That's my, yeah.
And it kind of looked like maybe he could have just ran for the first down. Looked like we had a good seal out there. Looked like maybe a linebacker was coming up there, but tried for the home run and incomplete.
And that's maybe not all bad, because plays like that ultimately have to keep them a little more honest to the realization that things like that could happen, and so it has to get at least a little bit of respect. Gale going to go out in motion. That one mistimed by the Huskies there, trying to get it to Carson Timmons, the senior wideout, and by the time Timmons turned his head, the ball was already over it.
Yeah, again, obviously they've watched a lot of film, and they know our adjustments that we're going to make from the previous 2 years, and so they've obviously here in the first moments of the game, they're trying all these things that they thought would be there, and just trying to run look like a tight end seam there.
And that one's not going to work for the Huskies. It'll be a short loss on the play. Warriors all over that one. Loss of a little over a yard. Ball back to the 29-yard line now. The Huskies in a 3rd and 11.
Well, and that's one thing the Warriors have gotten better at. Just those interior linemen just keep getting better and better, and not much running room in between the tackles with those DTs and the linebackers being able to clean everything up.
Warriors jumped, and they're going to blow the play dead. I'm not sure if that's going to benefit the Warriors in the long run or not.
I'm not sure he came across. And, again, it's the sideline over there that's the official that's making it. Obviously they're in his ear over there.
Definitely hard to tell from our angle. We did see a jump.
Yeah, it looked like he did. He did come across, so good call, and still Warriors in good position here. Just got to keep everybody in front of you.
Luckily, it wasn't 3rd and 2 at that point. A little screen pass out to Merkley. He's got room to run.
And again, we've talked about this, week after week. You got to keep that outside shoulder free. Strong safety out there, and the corner. Same thing. Both of them got hooked. Didn't keep that outside shoulder free. Weren't able to fight across. Chose the inside route, and there you go, first down.
And you see a lot of that pre-snap movement we talked about on that last play. Nearly every play, our personnel moving around on the line or across the formation. That one is going to go out this towards us, and a good open field tackle that time by Keyser, making a good tackle on Merkley after a gain of about 3.
Well, and again, Winter, their philosophy is go ahead and throw that, 3-4 yard pass. If you can go 80 yards doing that, then tip the hat to you. So we're not going to come up, flying and worry. We'll give them that 3 to 4 yard pass, and you just got to come up and make a tackle. And if you notice there, Keyser did a good job of keeping his outside shoulder free and, preventing him from the outside.
And I will admit, I bought the fake, and I went with what I thought. Well, it was a hard hit, but I thought that was a tackle, and I completely missed that one. But Oak Point Jefferson able to pick up a first down.
Yeah, they do a very good job of running those fakes, and you definitely can't be watching the backfield. You got to just be concentrating on your keys.
And that time they'll go quick right up the middle. And the carry down inside the Warriors 30 to the 29-yard line. And Oak Point Jefferson starting to move the ball now.
Yeah, they're doing a good job of moving the ball. Looked like the Warriors had him there right at the line of scrimmage. Just he was able to break loose of the tackle.
2nd and 4. for the Huskies under center now. Handoff and room to run again down to the 20-yard line. That was Jacob Gale, the senior running back for the Huskies, and they'll move the chains once more here inside of 2 minutes of the first quarter.
Yeah, and the Warriors are kind of back on their heels now. They got to dig in. They're just letting Elk Point kind of dictate the flow of the game. We got to, be aggressive defensively, still do our jobs, but again.
And he's going to go into the end zone untouched. Touchdown, Keaton Gale, the junior quarterback for the Huskies. And, faked the handoff and just kept it himself and able to get into the end zone untouched. So the Warriors surrender their first touchdown in over a month. And it is at 1:37 remaining in the opening quarter. Huskies up 6-0. Point after coming up for the Huskies. Looks like Carson Timmons, if I'm correct on that, might be doing the place kicking. Doing the holding is Gale. Extra point up and good. So the Huskies tack on one more, and they'll have the lead here in the first quarter, 7-0 over the Warriors. Warriors find themselves in a spot they're pretty unfamiliar with, and now it's a great chance to show how they can bounce back from that. We're going to step away for a minute and be right back after this.
Easy Entrees is a locally owned business that specializes in take and bake entrees. We feature an assortment of frozen, ready-to-bake options for you to choose from. All of our recipes are made with care and fresh ingredients so that you can have a healthy and delicious meal, allowing you to have more quality time with your family. Our menus change monthly. Just click on our banner ad at the sports ticket page to see our current monthly menu. Remember, dishing up dinner is as easy as picking up the phone and dialing 842-EASY for Easy Entrees.
Grossenberg Implement knows to have a nice, healthy-looking lawn, you need to have good lawnmower blades. So this week, Grossenberg is giving you an 8% discount on all lawnmower blades. Whether you put them on this fall after you're done with your yard work or save them to put on next spring, buy your lawnmower blades this week and save 8% and put some green in your pocket. Get lawnmower blades now and save at Grossenberg Implement.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace Meyer, your Beck's hybrid seed dealer, and see how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
And we're back. Carson Timmons doing the kicking off for the Huskies. Another low line drive type kick, and Olsen able to take it on the run on the bounce, which is typically a good thing, and it yielded decent field position here out to the 30-yard line where the Warriors will have it for the second time here tonight.
Yeah, we'll see how the Warriors respond here after giving up the touchdown, if we're going to fire back and dig in and get after them here.
Yeah, hopefully it provides the spark that they may need early here. Wow, it was a good shot put on Morehart that time, but a nice gain of nearly 7 yards on first down. Again, Morehart running that quarterback toss and works for 7 yards. We'll take that every time.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, they must be seeing something where maybe they're going with motion or something, and that's how you get them to kind of play it honest. And that was a good run there by Stratton.
So 2nd and 3 for the Warriors. Man in motion is Olsen. He'll hand it off to the fullback. Barfus, power football across the 40 to the 41-yard line, and it should be enough for a first down.
Yeah, it looks like it is. And again, just it looks like the Warriors, come out and this drive and really focus to, get down there and even the score back up.
Yeah, I think the responses in tonight's game for both teams are definitely going to be important. Not to say that you think that the game's over with a minute and some seconds left when you're down by a score, but I think it's going to be important for both teams to kind of feel like they can keep pace with the other one. Olsen, the man in motion, Barfus gets the handoff, and he's ahead for a gain of 4 out to the 45-yard line. Yeah,
and he's a little disappointed. He saw daylight there through that hole, and he just got tripped up a little bit. And that's what the Warriors are going to need. They're going to need a big play from somebody here, because I don't think you're going to be able to just go down and, march back and forth and trade possessions with them.
We're at the end of the first quarter here where the Huskies are leading the Warriors 7-0. Warriors with the ball and moving early in their drive. We're going to step away for a minute. Be right back after word from these sponsors.
No job is too big or small for the gang at H&O Electric in winter. Whether it's a simple task around the house, remodel, new addition, or new construction, we provide residential, commercial, and industrial heating, cooling, or electrical work in winter and the surrounding area. We handle it all. Call 605-842-1117 for service or more information on your next project, big or small. H&O Electric is your authorized dealer for Trane heating systems, too. Good luck in today's event.
H&O Electric is a proud supporter of all area student athletes and activities on Live Ticket TV. Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace Meyer, your Beck's hybrid seed dealer, and see how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
And so Warriors back up to the ball here. We've switched sides of the 50. Warriors headed to the east now, facing a 2nd and 6. Trying to respond to that touchdown drive by the Huskies. And there's Keyser having to switch directions a little bit, heading left and tried to cut it right. Not going to get a lot there, maybe a couple. Gain of 2, bring up 3rd and 4 from the Warriors' 47-yard line.
Again, another good job there by EPJ. Just giving them nothing. The guys up front might not be the biggest guys, but definitely scrappy and doing a good job.
And strong. I think they found a weight room program for sure.
Yeah, I know Coach Terry definitely has them in the weight room and during the summer and building that program.
Moorhart going to keep it again. I like it. He'll pick up the first down and more. Ball inside the Husky territory. See where they mark it for sure. It looks like around the 45-yard line. That is indeed where they'll spot it. So, again, you mentioned it. Warriors certainly like the look they're getting on that particular play, and Moorhart's went for at least that good every time.
Yeah, and he's definitely running the ball well tonight. Finding those blockers and just right up the gut there, and big first down there for the Warriors.
Yeah, not seeing much hesitation there from him at all. Just getting downfield quick. I think that's helping out a lot. Staying behind the blockers until there aren't any, and just lowering the head and going. Keyser goes in motion. He'll get the handoff. Cuts it back up. Still on his feet, trying to break tackles inside the 40-yard line, running right towards us. Unable to get him down until right at the very end. And he'll take it inside the 40 down to the 38-yard line. And that play went on for quite a while as Keyser just kept taking him with him. Unfortunately, it wasn't headed towards the end zone, more towards the sideline. But they definitely played till the end and maybe then some afterwards.
Yeah, definitely. It was a good pickup. And I think he was just more concerned about just securing the ball there. And little extracurricular it looked like at the end, but
2nd and 4. Moorhart hands off quickly to the fullback Barfus. Barfus ahead for first down yardage, and they will have a first down at the 34-yard line.
And again, Winter's just got to keep plugging along here, just keep moving the chains. And again, you can't shoot yourselves in the foot. We saw them get to this same, part of the field in the first quarter, and just.
Do you see a timeout coming from Coach Terry if this continues, or is he going to let this one ride out?
Yeah, maybe just kind of, slow them down a little bit.
Keyser with the toss, going to try to bounce it outside. Going to get down close to the 30-yard line where he's driven back.
Yeah, just maybe trying to do a little too much there. Just got to follow your blockers, young man, and be a little more patient.
And I was going to say 2 men came on, 2 men have to come off, and we'll get Olsen and Keyser off as Sargent and Gus Bartles come in the Warriors backfield.
Well,
2nd and 6.
We saw this against, Tri-Valley. We call that just almost like the power package, just our big backs, big blockers.
And into the pile he goes, down to the 26-yard line, it looks like, where they're going to mark him down.
Yeah, Sargent there on the carry.
Third and 1 upcoming for the Warriors. Going to stay with that T formation. And this time it's Barfus. He's got first down and more, still on his feet. All the way down inside right at the 10-yard line, and a big first down pickup by Barfus and the Warriors that time out of that T formation.
But again, that's why you bring those extra, 2 big backs in there to block for Barfus, and you go to your horse, and good run there on 3rd and short there for Aiden.
And fortunately, but unfortunately for the Warriors, it's right at the 10-yard line. They're going to say it's and goal, so 4 shots here from the 10-yard line for the Warriors. Staying with the T formation. Barfus once again. Looks like he's got at least 5. And he is right down to the 5-yard line. Pick up a 5 on first down. 2nd and goal from the 5.
Yeah, Winter's they're going smash mouth football and
I like it.
Trying to run it down.
It feels good to know when you're going to power up and it's going to work for you, Sometimes deception's good. Sometimes, speed and shiftiness is good. Those are all elements of the game. But when you can just power up and go right at them and push the ball down the field, that's a good feeling. T formation again. Sticking with it until the Huskies figure it out. To the corner of the end zone, on his feet. Touchdown, Warriors. Aiden Barfus from 5 yards out. And the Warriors look to even things up or possibly take the lead here with the 2-point conversion pending.
Looked like a little option there. Play. I heard rumors that.
Is it not time of the season to see something that you've maybe never.
And I had heard rumors that they had put it in, but I didn't know if they were going to actually run it. And we got the T-Bone pet wash 2-point conversion coming up here.
And a crucial one as the Huskies were successful on their point after. They do lead at 7-6 here, so the Warriors need a good response. And Morehart going to roll out. Nice, well drawn up play. And the Warriors take the lead as the completion from Morehart to Keyser on the 2-point conversion. And Warriors do lead it now 8-7 with 7:14 remaining in the first half. Nicely drawn up play that time. Got everybody focused on the backfield, and Keyser able to slip out and make an easy throw and catch for the Warriors. We'll be back right after this.
Winter Dental, located at 911 Golden Prairie Drive, is proud to provide Winter and the surrounding area with high-quality, high-tech, patient-centered dentistry. Dr. Brad and the entire staff, including hygienists Michaela Smith and Sierra Hansen, are honored to have the opportunity to serve the good people of Winter and the surrounding area with gentle, compassionate, and high-quality dental services. For information on all the services they can provide you or to make an appointment, please call 605-842-1793. or go to winterdentalclinic.com.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace Meyer, your Beck's hybrid seed dealer, and see how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
And we're coming back off a Winter Warrior touchdown and the 2-point conversion being successful. Again, Winter has that 8-7 lead now at a crucial moment here in the first half. The Warriors were able to respond and put together a very healthy-looking drive. Again, in typical Warrior style, like seeing that power football and throwing in a couple little looks, little wrinkles that most teams, including us, aren't used to seeing. And so good to see things being implemented against a very well-coached team. Here's a kickoff going to be fielded from the 13-yard line by Girard. And he'll be taken down at the 32-yard line on a decent return from the Huskies. And, again, that was Girard returning that one on special teams.
It'll be interesting to see if Keyser ever kicks off, if they adjust their kick return team. I don't know if you can see there's nobody from the 50 to the 25. Kind of a big open area there. And the Warriors do love to run that pooch kick.
Interesting point. I would love to see that point be made. 1st and 10 for the Huskies. And over to the right side. It'll be a gain of about 5 on 1st down.
And again, just coming back to looks like probably the same play that they scored the touchdown on. Now they got the Warriors probably thinking a little too much. Again, if you're the Warriors, just got to be disciplined, just do your job and read your keys.
Yep, so much movement up front for the Warriors to have to digest. Working out of the gun, handoff. This time is to number 7. That's Gunnar Ewing, the junior running back for the Huskies. And he's ahead for a gain of about 2. It's going to bring up 3rd and 3. See if the Warriors can hold here and force a punt.
Yeah, definitely a big down here. And I would assume they're not in 4-down territory unless it's 4th and short. But
less than a yard, they might roll the dice, but that's also hard to get the touchdown drive of the Warriors out of your head and give them a 40-yard or less field with 6 minutes to go. So that one is piled up in the middle and taken nowhere. Maybe going to get a yard out to the 40-yard line. I'm going to say I definitely saw Faninga in there. I'll take your word on Best as well.
Spencer Calhoun is the other DT out there. Spencer Calhoun and Derek Faninga. And Matt Brozick was in there as well. 4th and short, we're going here.
Are they going to try to draw us offsides, though?
Yeah.
Well, they do the same thing, and they will. No snap going to be made there. Or are they going to come up and try to hurry something here? Interesting. Kind of a twofold move, but it does not work. Disciplined by the defense. Love that in a game like this. 4th and 2 coming up after a timeout for the Huskies. We'll take a timeout with them and be back right after this.
At American Family Insurance, we help protect what you've achieved so you can fearlessly go after your dreams. For auto, home, business, and life, contact us today. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
American Family Insurance, Life Mutual, Standard of Ohio and Wisconsin Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin, 53783.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace Meyer, your Beck's hybrid seed dealer, and see how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
And the punt was away. Warriors did have a little more pressure coming that time, but able to get the punt away. And so no chance of a return once again, which is sometimes okay. Things can happen on a return that can't when you don't touch the ball. But Keyser, obviously, as we know, a dangerous returner who probably doesn't get his fair share of opportunities for punt returns, and maybe for that reason.
Right, it makes a big difference, too. The Warriors left their regular defense out there. They didn't bring their punt return team. So
respecting that down and distance situation.
Yeah, absolutely, and it kind of changes things for, normally they're not out there running that blocking.
Okay, that time Morehart going absolutely nowhere. The Huskies did a great job that time finally picking up on that quarterback toss by Morehart. We've seen it go for 6-7 yards each time he's ran it, and that time absolutely went nowhere. Maybe he actually lost a foot there. Ball still on the 32-yard line for the Warriors, so might have to take that one out of the playbook for at least a couple plays.
Yeah, you still got to keep.
I'm not saying you get rid of it.
But
I'm not saying you get rid of it, but you no longer know that it's just going to be a guaranteed 6 or 7 yards every time you run it. Once they stop it, now you have to keep the mix moving.
And that's the thing is, the Warriors kind of looks like they're a little relaxed again. We got a big stop, force them to punt, and now just kind of going through the motions, which
have to keep the fire
again,
stoked.
You got to get the fire and dig in here.
It's always fun to be, jacked up on defense, but offensively you've got to match that intensity. And facing a 3rd and 9 here, the Warriors have a big test here to see if they can pick up a first down.
in an obvious passing situation, which, we haven't seen much from the Warriors, but we shall see here.
They're going to go to the T formation, and it is a handoff. And good collision there at the 40-yard line. As Zach Olson that time on the carry, going to be 4th and about 2 yards from the 41-yard line of the Warriors. Coach, what do you do?
Well,
3.5 minutes to go. They got one timeout.
You definitely got to play the field position game here. I'm guessing the Warriors, same thing, going to get them, try to draw them off sides. If they don't, call a timeout and bring out the punt team.
We've seen it work before, but against a good disciplined team, we're going to guess that it's probably not going to work. And they will not draw it out any further. The Warriors will take their first timeout of the half with 3:05 remaining, with a 1-point lead, facing a 4th and 2 in a probable punt situation when we come back.
Eklund Tax Service, located at 323 Main Street in Gregory, South Dakota, is available for all your tax preparations. Mark Eklund has been a staple in the Gregory community for many years and wants to help you and your business have success by specializing in all types of bookkeeping. Eklund Tax can take care of any agricultural, retail, or personal bookkeeping or tax preparation. Call Mark at Eklund Tax today at 605-835-9665.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace Meyer, your Beck's hybrid seed dealer, and see how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
And as the Huskies come out, they do not appear to be in a deep punt return type situation here, but I'm sure they're going to respect the possibility here. And as the fans, you hear them get loud over on the sidelines. They like the decision here on 4th and 2. And we'll hand off to Barfus, and he might not have gotten it. We'll check the spot. Tough to say where he's at in that pile. The far side official says he's probably got it from where he's at, but couldn't tell. And they do. So Warriors with a little bit of a gamble, if you want to call it that. Of course, you also can just call it confidence in your line and your senior fullback, but
well, if
still, you don't really want to give the Huskies the ball in a short field. So.
Yeah, if you're the defensive coordinator, you're going, you better get this. And Coach Olson being a former defensive coordinator, just showing confidence in the offense of being able to get 2 yards.
So the call pays off for the Warriors, and the pile falls forward here. Not sure they're going to give him that fall forward, though, even though did seem to happen before the whistles actually blew, but they're going to give him 4 yards anyways out to the 48-yard line. Yeah, I mean, that's a huge statement from a coach or coaching staff to the players on the field, saying, we believe in you. You've got this. Go out there and get it done for us. And then, of course, the compliment to that is they did it. So,
well, you don't ever ask the players because they want to go for it. It doesn't matter where you're at on the field, but.
How about that block to the finish? Absolutely love seeing that. That's Sean Hammerbeck, again, taking him 10 yards deep and just pancaking him right at the end.
Yeah.
So a gain of a couple there for the Warriors. Ball on just the Warriors side by about a football length of the 50-yard line, facing a 3rd and 4 here. So the Huskies, again, not making this easy by any means on the Warriors. They're going to test them all night long, especially up front.
Yeah, he just locked in there and just drove him out of there.
And there is the option, and Huskies defend that pretty well. They took away Morehart when they had to, and were on the toss man as well. And so they'll gain a couple yards that time. It's going to bring up another 4th and 2, maybe a long 2 here. You went for it last time. How can you not this time, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Dial something up. And
now with only a minute remaining, if they do pick this up, they're going to have to move with a big sense of urgency if they're thinking score. If they're thinking just game clock management, time management, and they just want to make sure the Huskies don't get a chance for anything here in the rest of the first half, then not so bad. 45 seconds, and ball is not being snapped yet. The Warriors definitely looking like they're not necessarily as interested in a touchdown here as just taking time off the clock. So with 39 seconds left, the Warriors, Coach Olson will spend their second timeout of the half. Each team with one remaining will be back after this.
Do you have the right financial advisor to help you reach your goals? Ameriprise Advisors can create a personalized, goal-based plan to help you prepare for whatever life brings so you can feel more confident about your financial future. Call Wealth Partners, a private wealth advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC, today at 605-842-3832. That's 605-842-3832. Office is located at 214 East 2nd Street, Winters, South Dakota, 57580. Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC, member FINRA and SIPC.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace Meyer, your Beck's hybrid seed dealer, and see how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
Okay, Warriors already successful with 1 4th down conversion on this drive. Just on the last set of downs, facing a really similar situation here, 4th and 2. This one every bit of 2 yards here, but successful to continue. Here we are facing it again with only 39 seconds to go. Again, each team with 1 timeout remaining. And the punt by Barfus is away. It's a high punt, going to hit the turf at about the 16-yard line. Going to take a very favorable roll by the Warriors, and they will protect that ball pretty well, not wanting Merkley to have any chance at picking it up and going with it. So the Warriors pin the Huskies deep at their own 6-yard line.
Yeah, good punt there by Barfus, and good play call just to pin them deep. And I'm guessing we'll see. I mean, they might try to run 1 or 2 plays here just to, kind of.
Warriors definitely don't want to relax.
Right, but you got to be careful too. You don't want to fumble in that, that area.
Throw an interception.
And give the ball back and give the Warriors a chance to score here.
So they will move up under center.
Yep, and just happy to go to halftime down 8-7.
Yeah, neither team can hate where they're at right now in what was expected to be a very tough game for both sides and 2 well-respected programs squaring off here tonight. Warriors with an 8-7 lead here as we're going to see the final second come off. Huskies in a hurry to the end zone as pretty much their entire team was there before the clock even hit 0. Warriors will take their run into their home locker room here. We will be back in a few minutes for the Faninga Ranch halftime show and statistics for you. But until then, get your refreshments, do whatever you got to do. Don't miss us, though, when we come back.
Winter Regional Healthcare Center is proud to sponsor coverage of Winter Warriors and Lady Warriors athletics and activities on Winter Warriors Live. Best of luck in today's event. Here at Winter Regional Healthcare, we are committed to professional care with a personal touch at our locally owned hospital, clinic, and long-term care facility. For more information on services we provide, check out our website at winterregional.org. Winter Regional, proud to support the student athletes and activities. Honored to serve the families of South Central South Dakota and our community for over 65 years. Remember, professional care with the personal touch at Winter Regional Healthcare.
Early seed season is here. Litaw Seed carries Hefty brand corn and beans for their genetics, technology, and treatments. Hefty's corn has been very drought tolerant and an excellent yielding. We also have Enlist and XtendFlex soybeans for your choice in herbicide. With Dynagrow, we're at the top of the South Dakota field trials for their sunflowers and milo. And with Millbarn, we're the leader in grass, cover crop, and forages. Call 605-840-4591 for Litaw Seed, your source for corn to cover crops, soybeans to sunflowers, and all forages. That's 605-840-4591.
We connect people. Have been for 100 years or so. How we get that done? Well, that won't always be the same. But why we connect people? Not in a million years is that ever going to change. We didn't build the communities that made South Dakota. No. We just brought them together.
When it comes to vehicle maintenance, we know you have a lot of options, but it can be hard to find an honest, reliable auto repair shop. That's where we come in. Hometown Automotive, committed to providing our customers with honest, quality service at a reasonable price. We use years of training and experience to provide you with the best car care possible. Hometown does oil changes, tune-ups, and computer diagnostics. We sell tires, batteries, and Schaefer products. We install engines, trannies, starters, water pumps, brakes, and much more. Call us at 842-1722 and let our experience be your advantage.
The Best Western Ramkota Hotel in Rapid City supports all South Dakota student athletes and their families. They are conveniently located off Interstate 90, close to downtown and minutes from the beautiful Black Hills. The Ramkota offers sports and family-friendly rates. Guests can relax for free in the indoor water park. They have 36,000 square feet of banquet and meeting space, and the award-winning Minerva's Restaurant and Bar is located on site. Best Western Ramkota welcomes everyone to beautiful Rapid City, South Dakota. Meyer Ag is your Beck's Hybrids seed dealer located in Winters, South Dakota. Meyer Ag is a family-owned company specializing in seed consulting and zone-based variable rate that services South Central South Dakota. Contact Trace Meyer at 605-842-5458 to learn more about Beck's Hybrids and see how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you. Meyer Ag in Winters, South Dakota is a proud supporter of all youth athletics and activities.
Yeah. Another one. Yep. Man, this town's changed. Yeah. About damn time.
Wow, Bill, you're walking so much better. What did you do?
Well, I got so tired of the pain and nearly fell. And one of my friends recommended physical therapy at Winter Physical Therapy. And you know what? My back also stopped hurting.
Huh. So how did you get started?
My doctor wrote me a referral, but that's not always needed. Turns out you always have a choice where you want to go.
So why did you choose Winter Physical Therapy?
I love to support our locally owned small businesses, and quite frankly, they give great personalized care.
Winter Physical Therapy. Exceptional care.
Agrimax and West River Ag have been in the Winter area for a combined total of 9 years. We offer top-of-the-line services and inputs such as chemical, seed, fertilizer application, spraying, and agronomy services with a certified crop advisor on staff. We are a full-service business that is locally owned and operated. We look forward to continuing service to the ag community and cannot wait to help you with all your agricultural needs. Agrimax, shaping the future of ag.
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
Shop local with Burke, Gregory, and Winter Building Centers, your hometown hardware stores specializing in everything from finding the right drill bit to building your dream home. The crews at the building centers take pride in customer service and are always available to help with any project, big or small. They offer top-of-the-line flooring and cabinetry, a large inventory of rental items, quality Pittsburgh paint, and so much more. Follow them on Facebook or shop online anytime at buildingcentersd.com.
Whether you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
The right nutrition, animal health, and record management is key to having a profitable cattle program. That's why you want to work with the people at FarmCo, who will take the time to learn your operation and help you grow your business. We are your full-service agriculture provider of feed, seed, animal health, farm and ranching equipment built on terrific service. Get to know Farmco, locally owned and serving you in Chamberlain, Platte, Winter, and east of Kimball at the Paragon. Visit us online at farmcosd.com. Farmco, feeding your future.
Refined design, remarkable capabilities. The Ford Edge at Capital City Ford delivers everyone and everything in style and comfort. Bold and aggressive on the outside, lavish with lots of tech on the inside. This SUV does a whole lot more than haul groceries. Travel with confidence when purchasing your all-new Ford Edge from Capital City Ford. And for a limited time, qualified buyers can purchase at 1.9 APR for 72 months. Check out the full vehicle lineup at capitalcityford.com. Capital City Ford in Pierce, South Dakota.
We've got a history of serving you, a history of family-owned community banking that goes back over 100 years. We grew up here, we're local, and local ownership means local decisions. It means our products are tailored to meet local needs. We take pride in our support of many local organizations and encourage community growth through charitable contributions and employee involvement. First Fidelity Bank, member FDIC, first-class banking on a first-name basis.
You've spent years dreaming up your business plan, saving every dollar, searching for the right location, and perfecting your product. Auto Owners insures your small business, because it isn't small to you.
Only 36 more to go.
That's simple human sense.
Ask Miller and Associates in Platte, South Dakota, if auto owners make sense for you.
You've spent years.
Shirley's Diner is located at 142 East 2nd Street in Winter, South Dakota. Come meet Martha 1 and Martha 2 and their friendly, courteous staff. Shirley's Diner is open 7 days a week from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. Breakfast is served all day, and check out the Shirley's Diner Facebook page for all their daily lunch specials. All meals are made fresh and homemade every day. If you can't make it to the diner, they'll deliver. Just call 605-842-3903. Shirley's Diner serves customers from near and far and are a proud supporter of all school activities on Sports Ticket Live. It's easy to remember. There's nothing finer than Shirley's Diner.
Elevate Agronomics is now added to Cal Basgrow to our seed lineup. Along with brands like LG Seeds, Sakota, and Westbred, we can find the best hybrid to fit your farm. When it comes to your chemicals, we can finance many of your chemical needs for 1.9% while still offering full cash discounts. Elevate is also your precision planting dealer, with a meter stand and an expert on staff to help get your row units and planting equipment ready for this upcoming season. Give us a call or check us out at elevateagronomics.com. Elevate Agronomics. Reach new heights.
There's a lot of uncertainties in farming and ranching today, but one thing is certain. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain, Winter, and Mitchell are your crop and livestock insurance specialists. Statewide agents have a background in agriculture and work hard to provide growers and ranchers with risk management plans and insurance coverage that fits their business needs. From hail insurance, livestock revenue protection, to multi-peril crop and revenue insurance, Statewide will help you with the right decisions. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain, Winter, and Mitchell. Locally owned, your dependable partner in crop and livestock protection and equal opportunity provider.
Mead Lumber is 100% employee-owned. Mead Lumber is your source for building materials. Whether your plans are for new construction or updating your existing home or barn, Mead Lumber provides the know-how and the materials you need. Lumber, steel, roofing, siding, drywall, windows, doors, and so much more. Start to finish, Mead Lumber has what you need and want for your project. Mead Lumber is your hometown lumber yard. Stop in and see what Mead can do for you. 102 North Main Street in Winter.
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
It might be time for you to strongly consider leasing bulls from Jorgensen Land and Cattle. Here's Cody.
We'll get the bull to your place.
generally we'll be able to get the bull picked up when you're done with them. So there's no reason for you to have a bull around your place for 9-10 months of the year that you don't need him. He's just costing you money. He's eating feed. He's tearing up your corral. So there's just no reason for it. It's become very popular just in the fact that it's convenient for people.
Call 1-800-548-BULL.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that's someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
For over 130 years, Bank West has earned long-term customer relationships by continually adapting to current customer needs while never losing touch with its South Dakota roots. With all our branches and our corporate offices firmly rooted in South Dakota, you can count on Bank West for solutions and service backed by hometown values. We've been there and we'll be there. Bank West. Convenient, connected, committed. Learn more at bankwest-sd.bank. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace Meyer, your Beck's hybrid seed dealer, and see how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
And we're coming back with the Faninga halftime show and statistics here. We got them pulled up and ready for you. Quickly, though, just a recap by quarter. It was the Huskies drawing first blood here tonight with a 7-0 lead after one. And then the lone score of the second quarter came by way of the Warriors, able to successfully punch in that 2-point conversion on the short pass. And so the Warriors have an 8-7 lead, which, of course, feels like nothing in a game like this. It is nothing. A 1-point lead in any game is not much of one to talk about. And in a game like this, boy. But a comfortable feeling to have that lead should things not ever get any, much different than they are now.
Well, and just a quick score update. In the other 11B semifinal, it is Hot Springs leading Rapid City Christian 28-10 right now.
I'm not shocked by that. I didn't give Christian much of a chance, but I know some were.
Some statistics from the first half. Time of possession, the Warriors controlled the time of possession, 16 minutes, 14 seconds to 7:46 there for Elk Point Jefferson. So definitely good ball control going on there for the Warriors and good drives. 8 first downs, 27 rushes, 118 yards. Had the one completion on the 2-point conversion. Did have a couple penalties, the one obviously being costly for them. For Elk Point Jefferson, 5 first downs, 12 rushes, 63 yards, 3 receptions, 28 yards, 3 of 4 in the air. Just some leaders for Winter. Aiden Barfus, 8 carries, 43 yards, and a touchdown. Jude Sargent, 5 carries, 24 yards. Stratton Morehart, 4 carries, 23 yards. Carson Keyser, 8 carries, 19 yards. Zach Olson, 1 carry, 7 yards. Gus Bartles, 1 carry, 2 yards. Stratton Morehart did complete the 2-point conversion to Carson Keyser. And so I believe he is one of
2.
They have 1 of 2, yep. Defensively, Carson Keyser leads the way with 3 tackles. For Elk Point Jefferson, Keaton Gale, 5 rushes, 30 yards, and the touchdown. Jacob Gale, 2 rushes, 14 yards. Garrett Merkley, 2 rushes, 10 yards. Luke Schmitz, 2 rushes, 7 yards. Gunnar Ewing, 1 rush, 2 yards. Passing, Keaton Gale is 3 of 4 for 28 yards. And receiving, Garrett Merkley, 3 receptions for 28 yards. And looks like they are led by Aiden Zach and Drayden Wagner. Each have 4 tackles for the Huskies.
And actually, Zach. I'm told it's Zach, so pretty close, A for effort, but,
Acker, same thing.
That's right. Those A's are tricky, but I believe that's Aiden Zock. But, as we're winding down here towards the start of the third quarter, Warriors are coming to the sidelines. Huskies still out there getting stretched out and warmed back up. Of course, the all-important coin flip comes back to the Warriors' favor as they will get the ball to receive the start of the third quarter here, looking to try to push things ahead to a possible 2-score lead that would seem to be at least a little bit more comfortable than just that single-point lead that they have right now.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's, definitely the reason you defer to the second half, and the other reason you punt it deep and pin it because you're getting the ball back to start that third quarter. Just going to run through some quick other semifinal scores. 9B, Faulkton area over Potter County right now 30-0. Avon leads to Smith 22-0, which to me that's kind of a surprise. Dubrook area leading 6-0 over Phillip in 9A, and Warner just took the lead against Canastota 22-16. 9AA, Parkston up on Hamlin 12-3. Howard up on Platte Geddes 20-0. 11A, Del Rapids leads Sioux Falls Christian 14-7. West Central leads Lennox 29-16. AA, Pierre leads Watertown 28-7. Yankton and T are tied at 19-19. And AAA, Sioux Falls Lincoln leads 28-21 over Brandon Valley. And O'Gorman leads Harrisburg 42-34. And we'll try to keep you updated on that Hot Springs Rapid City Christian score, which again is 28-10. It's got to be getting close to halftime out there in Hot Springs.
Oh, yeah, a few of those scores seem to be pretty tight matchups going on, but not too surprised by, I don't think, by a whole lot of those, really. You mentioned the Avon one, maybe. I wasn't as sure on that. Maybe I was giving Avon more of a chance, or more of a whatever you want to say than you. Kick is away by Timmons, and it's going to be clear over here to Keyser. He'll grab it before it heads out of bounds, and he'll return it out to the 30-yard line.
Yeah, good positional kick there. Close enough to the sideline where you definitely don't let it hit the ground and, take a bad bounce on you. So good job by Keyser there fielding that kick and, a good return, good field position starting on the 30 here.
Yeah, and just like, the start of the game, coming out of the locker rooms, we know we say it every week. We expect we can say that again. Warriors coaching staff really put their minds to work and put all their years of experience to work and make good adjustments and good decisions at halftime. And Keyser able to get rid of that tackler. Not going to get a whole lot past the line of scrimmage, however, but, hey, it's better than a 4 or 5 yard loss back there. So,
yeah, they definitely, must have saw something that they thought they could go to there. But, obviously Elk Point Jefferson's done their homework, and great job by, I didn't see who it was there that shot up field and, slowed Keyser down right away.
I think that was Reed Saylor, the senior backer for the Huskies. 2nd and 9. And I like the power again by Barfus into the pack. A lot of arms and hands hanging on to him, but just gonna keep moving forward and get those yards after contact. And a pickup of 5 there. It's gonna bring up 3rd and 4.
Yeah, big third down here. Obviously you got to play the field position game, and so we'll see what the Warriors can dial up here.
Yeah, pretty important. I would think the Warriors, regardless of the outcome of this drive, for sure they don't want to give it up too early here. They want to definitely establish the field position and again manage that game clock and preferably pick up the first down. Here's Morehart, and it's a fumble. Looks like it will be recovered by the Huskies if it is ruled as such on the field. Husky sideline definitely indicating that anyways at this point. And it is. So first down, first turnover of the game, and it will be a takeaway by the Huskies defense as they get one from the Warriors. So erase that advantage of having the ball to start the third quarter. Now the Huskies are in business here on the Warriors side of the field from the 41.
Well, and the Huskies have been doing a great job just swarming to the ball, trying to get 11 guys to the ball. Now, I mean, if you're the Warriors, you definitely gotta buckle down here and try and force a 4 and out.
And Gale hands off to Gale. That's Keaton to Jacob. Go by first names there. And again, a 5 on first down. And yeah, an ever so important response here by the Warriors. Got to come out there and just unexpectedly play defense, and not going to have a full field to give up here either.
Yeah, and good pickup there on first down for the Huskies. You see that bunch formation again over there.
Gale takes the snap, delivers a strike out there for a first down to Merkley.
Yeah, nothing hurt there. Blair again did a nice job, just kept him in front. Made the tackle, and that's one thing we've seen Austin Blair do a lot this year. Both corners, him and Keyser, they've been sure tacklers.
So important when you feel like you're out there on that island. You have to make that tackle, because if you don't, there's always a chance that they could go for a big distance or maybe a score. 1st and 10. Good momentum that time on the run from the Huskies, as that's Gunnar Ewing, the junior back, carrying it for a gain of 8, nearly 9 yards, 2nd and short.
Yeah, definitely good play there on first down. Kind of outnumbered over this side. Had the fullback and a wing back, and they were able to come down on the D end and get the linebacker there hooked, and away he went for 9 yards.
Seemed like just a little bit of double checking the communication here coming out of the huddle, as they almost re-huddled there. And Gale, rolling out, gonna catch him, touchdown. Huskies. That one reeled in by Ashton Fairbanks, the junior tight end. And so that one looks pretty good for the Huskies, as Keaton Gale able to complete that one for the touchdown.
Yeah, good play fake there, and nice pass and catch. And again, the Warriors weren't able to make the tackle, and the Huskies regain the lead here.
Well, they scored first in the first half. They'll score first in the second half. And the extra point is good. And so the score will be 14-8 in favor of the Elk Point Jefferson Huskies. 8:34 remaining in the third. We'll step away for a minute. Be back after this.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace Meyer, your Beck's hybrid seed dealer, and see how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
And we're back here as the Warriors, for a second time tonight, find themselves trailing 14-8 now in favor of the Huskies, and a nice deep kick. Wisely lets it go from about the 2-yard line. It'll bounce in, not by much, but it does get in there for the touchback. So no return on that one for the Warriors. And a chance once again to respond offensively here. Defense once again had to come out there and after that turnover, and clearly just couldn't find the stop that time. And so now it's the offense's chance to get something going and get those positive vibes coming back for the Warriors.
Yeah, absolutely. The momentum definitely has shifted, and Elk Point Jefferson traveled well tonight. They got a lot of people over there in the grandstands,
I believe.
And they were cheering pretty loud after that last touchdown.
And what a run again that time by Barfus. You just have to enjoy seeing that, taking tacklers with him. keeping the legs moving and contact, within 2 or 3 yards, but he'll go at least that long or longer after that, and just going to finish plays off well.
Well, the Warriors just got to respond. You don't have to hit the panic button and get nervous here. You just put together a nice drive, take care of the football and, try to punch it in.
And that one not going to go for much, but even though contact was there pretty quickly, still going to turn it into something positive and get a very short gain on that one. Ball rests on the 28. Oh, go ahead.
I just don't know if the Warriors obviously trying to maybe set something up there going double wide. We haven't seen them go, double wide much at all this year. Whether it's kind of a passing, but could be trying to, see how they lined up and set something up here.
And again, love seeing the pile moving forward, going to the whistle. Warriors will pick up a first down on that run.
Yeah, and they brought, the heavy package in, or the blocking package, looked like, with Gus Bartles and
Logan Radin coming off the sideline there. Looked like he kind of had his arm up. I don't know if it was an injury or just the way he was holding it. But 1st and 10 from the T formation again. Warriors have their success out of that one, and there's Barfus squirting ahead for at least 4 that time.
Yeah, it looked like Warriors left that same package out there with Gus Bartles and Jude Sargent and Aiden Barfus there in the backfield. Just content here of, again, moving the ball, getting 4 yards at a crack, and kind of controlling that clock. But, again, you just got to limit penalties and take care of the ball.
2nd and 6. That one looked like it was Bartles. There's being shoved back a long ways that time after forward progress, but out to the 40-yard line. And gain of a couple. It's going to set up 3rd and 4 now for the Warriors from their own 40-yard line. Halfway through this 3rd quarter here, Huskies leading at 14-8. Hey, as you mentioned, the Huskies did travel well. They've filled up the majority of their side of the grandstands over there. Of course, Warrior fans spread all over in every direction, as is customary here at Warrior Field. 3rd and 4. Ornhard under center. Handoff straight forward, going to be stopped shy, it looks like. About a yard shy. And bring up 4th and 1 for the Warriors. And another crucial 4th down decision here coming up. Pretty similar spot where they went for it on 4th and 2 on the second quarter, late in the second quarter. 4th and 1 here, but you're also trailing right now too.
Yeah, but I still think this is a big down, obviously, but still think you go for it. You don't waste a timeout here. You trust your line and your backs, and at this stage of the game, you should be able to get 1 yard on a quarterback sneak.
And there was movement. I hate to say it could have been on the Warriors. There was flinches up front there. Definitely Huskies moved more, but moving first was the Warriors, and so making it a much easier decision now here on 4th down. They did what they should not have done.
Yeah, and if you're the Warriors, you still got to keep your composure. Mistakes happen. It's not the end of the world here. Just get a good punt. Defense got to go out there, do their job, get the ball back, and try and march down the field. And so far we've seen 2 penalties that have killed the Warriors, and then a turnover. Those are the things you have to avoid.
Snap's good. Punt is high and short, and it'll come out of bounds at around the 42, maybe 43-yard line. And so not one of Barfus's best punts, but we'll at least get the ball on the Husky side of the field from the 42-yard line. And so Huskies with the ball back and the lead here, 4:27 remaining in the 3rd quarter.
Well, and that's when you rely on those seniors to, rally the troops, buckle down, don't try to do too much. Everybody's got to do their job.
And you can't get over aggressive here. You can't just lose focus. Stay disciplined. Maintain assignments. That one's going to get blown up, and it does. Great job that time by Morehart getting out there and busting that one up in the backfield for a loss of 3.
Yeah, good play there by Stratton, and he saw the motion, and he went flying out there and made a good play to get a loss on the play of, looks like about 2 yards.
So ball back now to the 39-yard line of the Huskies. And quarterback Keaton Gale, again, working out of the shotgun. Back to his left. And that's going to be a pretty good gain to get those yards back, and then some on the run from Merkley. Gain of about 6, and it's going to set up a 3rd and 7.
Yeah, I would definitely say that's one of their go-to plays when they need a good amount of. They like to go to him on that, and it's kind of interesting because they pull guard and tight end, and not many people you see pull their tight end.
And timeout called by Coach Terry and the Huskies. Maybe seeing something they didn't like or wanted to implement something different as the last-second decision being made there. We'll take a timeout with them and be back to Warrior Field right after this.
Farmers know crop insurance is essential for managing risk. It's also valuable for maximizing revenue. The crop insurance officers at Farm Credit Services of America have proprietary tools and expertise to deliver the personalized crop and revenue protection you need for the peace of mind you want. Nobody delivers crop insurance like this. Discover the difference by calling 800-884-FARM. Agriculture works here.
Stop by your hometown grocer, County Fair, now in Winter and Platte. Same friendly faces with a brand new name. County Fair is a 4th-generation family-owned business based in South Dakota. They offer friendly service and the freshest food at great prices. County Fair carries premium certified Angus beef, locally grown produce, and much more. Shop County Fair in Winter and Platte, the friendliest store in town.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace Meyer, your Beck's hybrid seed dealer, and see how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
And play action. Oh, just through the outstretched arms. Had his receiver open, had a couple steps on Blair that time. And trying to get it to, is that Merkley? I believe it is. Drawn up well and nearly executed perfectly. Just got through the outstretched arms of Merkley, and what a big exhale.
Yeah, absolutely. And he had him there, just overthrew him just a little bit.
And really, I don't mind that decision by them at that point, because you know what? If it goes, it goes, and if it doesn't, well, you're still playing with the lead. Here's a bad snap, though, going to get over the head, and now he's going to almost rugby style it. Still get probably pretty similar to what might have happened anyways. Able to get it down to the Warrior 27-yard line, so credit that young man for making a heads-up decision there, not panicking. I thought that had disaster written all over it for the Huskies, but he makes something positive out of it.
Yeah, again, you gotta get lucky every once in a while, and definitely over his head. I don't necessarily know the Warriors are really getting after it there, but he made something out of nothing there. And
I wondered if he almost thought he might not just take off and try to run for it at that point, but
one time it looked like he almost kind of cocked it like he was going to try and complete a pass, but.
So Warriors back with the ball. And a good run once again on first down, that time by Jude Sargent. And we love calling his name. Not one of them that we get to call maybe as often as some, but Jude, a good talent and a good strong back in that backfield for the Warriors. He'll pick up 8 on first down.
Well, and that might be the little fire or lift that the Warriors need there. Great job blocking up front there. I think I probably could have ran through that hole.
Here it looks like a pass. Now Morehart's going to just tuck it and run. He'll get the first down and more. Across midfield into Husky territory. And probably a good decision that time to pull it down by the senior quarterback, Morehart. And there looks like an injured Husky that's maybe going to be slow to get up.
Well, good decision, but you gotta put that ball away, young man.
Correct. Maybe
it's not a loaf of bread.
Maybe not a coaching clinic in ball security. No doubt about that. If you're going to find a little critique of that run for sure, but fortunately, no turnover there and a big first down run. And we do have an injured Husky on the field. I think it's Drayden Wagner, the junior, one of the linemen for the Huskies. We wanting to. You gonna stay here? We'll keep it here. All right, sounds good. We're going to keep it here for you live. 2:10 remaining. Again, the Huskies with that 14-8 lead, but Warriors fresh off a big run on what looked like to be a pass play all the way from the Warriors, but Morehart just decides to tuck it and go after seeing nothing he liked early and a big pickup down to the 48-yard line of the Huskies.
And it looks like maybe just a leg cramp, maybe, hopefully, for the Huskies there. But, again, the Warriors got to concentrate here and keep the momentum going here. Just kind of got fired up a little bit after the bad snap on the punt, and were able to take it, to their advantage, and definitely got to finish this drive here.
Yeah, it would be a good one to finish and make an interesting fourth quarter, or the majority of the fourth quarter probably for sure. Anyways, looking at it now, and Warriors had that first possession advantage of the third quarter, but they gave it away in the only turnover of the game, and a fumble recovered by the Huskies from about 40 yards out, able to cap it off with a touchdown pass, and the Warriors trying to respond back here to regain that lead. Just a matter of if they're able to and how much time they take off the clock in doing so. 1st and 10. Keyser gets the toss. Behind blockers, he's ahead for 4. And Warriors continue to do that amazing job at that early, setting themselves up well early, I'll say.
Yeah, and that's, again, another good job, just, not picking up more than 4 or 5, but we're kind of used to seeing that. Good job up front by the line, and, that time Keyser did a nice job of following his blockers and picked up, looks like, about 4.5.
So 2nd and 6. Morehart has to bounce off somebody in the backfield and may be able to get it back to the line of scrimmage, and so then you kind of negate that 4-yard gain on first down. Now with nothing on second, so 3rd and 6 upcoming for the Warriors from the 44.
And again, you don't try to, get a big play here. Just get 3-4 yards. Give yourself a chance to pick up 4th down. I don't think you need to, put the ball in the air here by any means.
Morehart under center. And able to get out of a tackle. Lets one fly downfield. And it's going to fall incomplete, trying to get it to Keyser. And he put it pretty close there, but again, just nothing else. A size mismatch down there. It's going to be a tough one to complete, but Warriors do gamble through the air, and it doesn't pay off.
Yeah, and they had it well covered. Keyser actually did a nice job of just, getting his hands on the football.
So now you're going to say what I was going to say, I think, but 2 men back deep to receive the punt. Now they're feeling different vibes here. And that one might have got blocked. It's up in the air, caught on the 39-yard line, and a chance for a return that time. Ashton Fairbanks able to catch it, and so another special teams mishap here. And the last punt we've seen was nearly blocked, and Barfus not able to get a really good one off. And this one, I think, maybe was partially blocked, and able to come down and with it and turn it into a short return.
Yeah, I think that that was Merkley there that got a piece of that. It was definitely blocked, and you know, again, Warriors, you gotta stop shooting yourself in the foot. You want a chance to win this game.
And pile being pushed this time by the Huskies. They'll get it out for a gain of 3, close to 4 yards. We'll call it 4. 2nd and 6 ball from the 49-yard line of the Huskies. And that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter. So the Huskies enjoying a lead here. They had a 7-0 lead after 1. Warriors 8-7 at the half. And to end the third, it's that 14-8 lead by the Huskies with the ball, facing 2nd and 6 when we come back after this.
Your grandmother's fine china, those trendy sneakers, your collection of hand-carved duck decoys. Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Ask Miller and Associates in Platt, South Dakota, if auto owners make sense for you.
Oh, now you do your job.
Schrader Electric and Control, located in Winter, is available for all your electrical service needs. With close to 40 years of experience, Brian and his crew can take care of all your electrical projects, residential or commercial. Schrader Electric works with new construction, remodels, and new additions. Call Brian at 605-840-8913 to get a quote or schedule your next electrical service. Schrader Electric and Control is a proud sponsor of the schools on the Live Ticket Network.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace Meyer, your Beck's hybrid seed dealer, and see how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
And Warriors back on defense here once again, having to try to answer the bell here, put a stop to the Huskies' drive. And racing into the open field, going to have to be tackled from behind, still on his feet, all the way down to the 12-yard line. And that was going to be Jacob Gale, the senior back for the Huskies, on what was probably one of the biggest plays from scrimmage for either team tonight. It's got the Huskies set up in good position right now.
Yeah, kind of caught the Warriors in a blitz situation, and man, he hit the hole there, and nice acceleration, and you know, we're 1st and goal here, close to it, I guess.
Let's hand off to Gunnar Ewing. And looked like he would have something for a second there, but not a lot of help in the blocking department that time by the Huskies. And so next to no gain on that one. Well, penalty against the Warriors, though. One I missed. It's laying over there on the far sideline. I want to go against the Warriors.
And what they, I guess I didn't see what they, face mask or?
That's what I heard the PA announcer say. I don't know. I didn't personally see that either, but I mean the call made, I should say. But so now it is a good situation here, or even better situation here for the Huskies after the penalty. Still can pick up a first down here. And it remains first down, looks like around the 5-yard line. And into the end zone is Ewing. Gunnar Ewing, touchdown Huskies. And the score now 20-8, 10:48 remaining in the fourth. Winner now finds themselves in a situation they are completely unfamiliar with. And it is going to take a resilient response here for the Warriors to come back in this one. It's going to start on the very next drive, you have a feeling.
Yeah, well, first and foremost, you got to hopefully maybe get a block here or maybe a miss on this extra point.
And it looks good, and it is. So 21-8 will be the score, 10:48 remaining. And we're going to take a quick break here and be back with live action right after this.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace Meyer, your Beck's hybrid seed dealer, and see how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
And we're coming back, and not going to lie, it's a feeling that as fans, spectators, coaches, players, it's just that uncomfortable feeling, a foreign one as well. And so here we are with the rest of the fourth quarter up for grabs here, and Keyser from about his own 10-yard line. Going to set up a good return, getting out to the far sideline across the 30 to the 33-yard line, and that'll help things get started here for the Warriors on a crucial drive coming up.
Yeah, absolutely. And, the bad thing on the Warriors side is, they don't really have a 2-minute offense, that we've necessarily seen. Not saying they can't do it, but this is obviously a crucial drive here. I don't think you really need to get, too wild, but if you got maybe a trick play here, this would be probably a great drive to maybe try it.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't score on this drive, your chances are greatly diminished. I think it's important to definitely come away with the touchdown on this drive.
Oh, I love this play right here.
However, you've got to do it. And after a lot of scrambling around, Morehart maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage again, and that's it.
Well, so what the Warriors were trying there, motion Aiden Barfus out in the flats. You're hoping that, corner or whatever goes flying out there, and you hit Sean Hammerbeck right down the seam. But they did a good job of.
They took that away completely. Yep. So 2nd and 10 after no gain on a well-defended play, that time by the Huskies. And a gain of close to 5 yards. Call it 4 yards. 3rd and 6 upcoming for the Warriors. Yeah, definitely needing to reach into that bag of tricks and come up with a big play at some point on this drive, something that's going to eat up a lot of yards and not a lot of time.
Yeah, right now you just got to pick up a first down. Obviously, you got 2 downs. Again, I don't think you have to get wild. You got to pick up the first down first and foremost.
Morehart back. Screen completed over the middle. First down and more. Across the 45. Ball's out. And I believe the Huskies do recover that fumble.
Yeah, it looks like it. Now, again, good play call. Go middle screen. Get the ball into your best back. And, we'll see how the Warriors respond here. Again, you gotta get a stop. You still got time. I mean, we're at 9 minutes. It's not necessarily out of the picture yet, but you can't turn the ball over and think you're gonna win a minute games.
Yeah, multiple times, twice tonight. 2 takeaways by the Husky defense, and games like this, we all know it goes without saying, you just can't do that.
And credit Elk Point Jefferson, they've done what they've needed to do, and have taken care of the football.
Right. Short gain that time by Jacob Gale. Pickup of maybe a couple there, shy of the 50-yard line. So yeah, Warriors at this point, you just gotta make the tackles. You can't give up a first down on this drive and just get the ball back. And
right, you never know. I mean, they might fumble. You might get a scoop and score. Anything's possible here. You can't be hanging your heads and feeling sorry for yourself. You still got to get out there and play defense.
Undoubtedly harder to find that intensity, but you have to. It's got to got to be at your highest level at this point. And there it is. And that one came loose, but he was down. Whistles blow. Loss of a couple on that one. 3rd and 11 upcoming after Merkley was brought down in the backfield.
And there's a flag in the play, or on the play. Came from the back judge, so who knows what this could be. Hopefully. Well, I think it was a high-low. It looked like Jude Sargent. The guy kind of fell down, and the other guy, went high on him there and knocked him over. So if this is a 15-yard penalty, that's a huge play here.
And that's the decision to be made. Is get that field position, knowing that they're probably going to be conservative, or you would expect a little more conservative anyways at this point, and hope for better field position if you're able to get that ball back. Otherwise, it was set up to be, I believe, a third and long there. So they'll take the big penalty yardage and have them backed up quite a ways, all the way back to their own 31-yard line now, and 2nd and a long ways to go. Out of the gun, he'll keep it himself, and taken down for another loss in the backfield that time, back to the 29, loss of a couple there. And so the Huskies headed in the wrong direction, but for them the clock is headed in the right direction. So, of course, keeping that clock moving, working against the Warriors, who, as we mentioned earlier, of course, not necessarily built for a high percentage success rate in a short time environment.
No, and I would assume they would keep the ball on the ground here, keep the clock running. But if you're the Warriors, you got to be expect anything, and then I would set up a punt return and just try to get a touchdown off a punt return, not off a block.
And Ewing will get the handoff. Not a whole lot there. Out to the 32.
And doing a good job of staying in bounds. They are. Spin back, towards it. I'm not going out of bounds. I'm not going out of bounds. And if you're the Warriors, you're trying to force that out of bounds. But hopefully the Warriors can set up a punt return here. I wouldn't guess maybe they would go after it. It's kind of in, that territory. But maybe set up a return and try to get Keyser loose and get a touchdown here.
So Huskies taking quite a lot of time here off their 4th down play. Everybody's still standing up. They're going to take her down until the last possible second and call their timeout. They have all 3 of them yet, as do the Warriors. Now they'll spend one with a 21-8 lead. We'll be back after this.
Your local cooperative has a new name. CHS Northern Plains and CHS Midwest Cooperative have joined together to better serve you under the new name CHS River Plains. You gain more options and more value with access to global markets and a powerful supply chain. And you can do more every day using inputs delivered by a team who knows what you need when you need it. Visit us online at chsriverplains.com or stop in today and let us help you own every day.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace Meyer, your Beck's hybrid seed dealer, and see how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
And teams breaking from the timeout called by the Huskies. Warriors have even taller task here in front of them, but again, 6.5 minutes to go. A lot can still happen. Warriors filled with talent. Make something happen, pressure there, but the punt is away, and that one caught at the 38-yard line. So Warriors will have good field position here to start now what arguably has to be a touchdown drive. There's just no room left in the game for it to not be.
Right, and then if you get a touchdown, then you're do you onside, do you kick it deep? You still got 3 timeouts, so it depends on if you can get a scoring drive here, you can, score within a minute. I don't think you onside it, you just kick it deep, rely on your defense.
Do you see that Keyser kick you talked about earlier, where you try to land it somewhere where they're not, perhaps? 1st and 10, then. We'll talk about that if we hopefully get the chance. Here's Morehart. Has time. Going to find his receiver who slips. Incomplete, though. Thought for a second Olsen hauled in the catch, but lost footing and lost control of the ball, so it'll stay 2nd and 10, but a pretty nicely thrown ball that time by Morehart.
Yeah, just wasn't able to, come down with the catch there. Just, again, it was a good throw. Just, again, the Warriors weren't able to convert.
And good protection. Of course, Huskies not bringing a whole lot of pressure that time by design, I'm sure, but and probably not necessarily expecting the pass either at that point. Here's Morehart, loads up, fires downfield. And
going for a hammer back there.
Had a couple defenders around him, making it pretty tough for Sean on that one. Going after the biggest target he's got in Hammerbeck, but now it's 3rd and 10. And we talk about throughout the year, that when teams try to do this against the Warriors, how, it can lead to this kind of a scenario, right? And so, now here's the Warriors, what they were able to do all year long. Now here they find themselves in that very position. A tough one to be in here on 3rd and 10. Quick out of the huddle. And Elk Point going to call another timeout, getting a little nervous after the quick play in, so they'll spend their 2nd timeout.
And I saw Merkley, go jogging off. I don't know if that's why they called the timeout or, but we'll see. Or maybe it was a formation that they didn't really like.
So it will stay here, 21-8, 6:07 remaining. Winner with all 3 timeouts left. The Huskies with 1, I thought, but scoreboard showing 0, so maybe I've lost track of one there. Wouldn't promise that I wouldn't.
And just another score update. It looks like Hot Springs still leads 28-10. AAA, it looks like Lincoln versus O'Gorman next weekend. AA, Pier is in, but Yankton leads T-Area 26-25. Del Rapids leads Sioux Falls Christian 22-14, and West Central leads Lennox 43-16 there in A.
So Morehart comes up under center. Little play action. Turns, fires, complete, down, and another fumble. And did it get out of bounds? It might have got out of bounds. Keyser with the catch, but fumbled out of bounds. Fortunately for the Warriors, and you talk about you got to get lucky once in a while, and they needed every bit of that luck there.
Yeah, just double seams. Make the guy make a decision. Good ball, good catch.
Pretty good timing there on Morehart. He slowed down a little bit for the catch, but still got it there when he needed to have it there.
And Warriors get some luck finally. That ball bouncing out of bounds there.
So Morehart with time now going to be flushed to his right. Has to set and fire. That one complete. And breaking a tackle, but into a trio of Huskies. They'll have the first down to the 32-yard line. So Warriors doing what they have to do here. 2 straight completions and 2 first downs. Trying to put together a rapid drive here.
And again, you got plenty of time. You're 5:48. Clock stops on a first down. So you got to maybe rush up here a little bit now. But, again, Warriors not really used to making all these pass routes, too. We'll see what kind of condition
and he got
they're
feet
in.
down. That's another first down. Olsen reels one in on the tiptoes of the sideline. And another nicely placed ball, that time by Morehart, after having triple options over there, triple receivers on that left side.
Yeah, good pass and catch, and good job there by Zach. Tippy-toeing and getting that foot in and getting out of bounds.
That one on the ground. He'll bend over, pick it up. Looks like He's going to wait. He'll take a shot. Throws it. Touchdown, Warriors! Touchdown, Sean Hammerbeck. And I'll tell you what, Morehart paid the price for that, but that's nothing more than you'd expect out of your senior quarterback to stand in there, take the shot, and delivers a touchdown pass. And we have a ball game here for sure, 21-14, 5:24 remaining.
Yeah, he took a shot there, but that's tough. Again, he's rolling out to the right. He's left-handed. Makes a good throw. Wide open Sean Hammerbeck in the touchdown, in the end zone for a touchdown. And, again, big 2-point conversion coming here.
Yeah.
Gotta get this T-bone pet wash 2-point conversion here.
Yeah, it starts right here. Need to see 2 come up. And be tough, but he lunges, and he's in. Gets the 2-point. And Aiden Barfus had a tough one there as he had contact early and able to just lunge his way into the end zone. So momentum coming back to the side of the Warriors, still trailing by 5 here, but 5:24 remaining and all 3 timeouts, and the scenario suddenly looks much brighter here for the Warriors. We're going to step away for a quick one and be right back after this.
Whether you are pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
Welcome back
We'll
to the
see.
Meyer Ag Press Box.
We hope not.
Contact Trace
I'm
Meyer,
with
your
you.
Beck's hybrid seed dealer, and see how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
And we're back, I got to say, in a game that's had a little bit of ups and downs here for us as Warrior fans. We've seen some very costly penalties and turnovers, and the Warriors going down by 2 scores in the fourth quarter. We just don't even know how to react to that. Honestly, pretty spoiled as a Warriors fan, and Warriors able to come back and put 8 more on the scoreboard. And we're going to see an end-over-end kick here fielded from the 12-yard line. And good special teams there. Just good Landon Johnson, the junior for the Huskies, looked like he just wanted to hang on to the ball. He didn't want to risk giving one up, so he kind of almost gave himself up there, really. And just good special teams play that time by the Warriors cover.
Well, and Warriors got all 3 timeouts, so I'm guessing they'll use them here. You wouldn't expect Elk Point Jefferson to put the ball in the air here, but still got to stay disciplined and read your keys and swarm to the football.
So Gale out of the gun. And Merkley going to be snuffed out. Oh, he stripped it.
Oh, I thought he stripped the football there.
I wish you could have made that call. They're not going to call the timeout. They're going to let clock run here after a loss of 5 on first down. 2nd and 15 here coming up. Huge play that time again by none other than Sean Hammerbeck. Absolutely getting dirty in the backfield. And that's the play that we've talked about from the Huskies we've seen, and it normally works for them on those we need some yards situations. That time went to the well one too many times.
Little clock management here. Just wait until they start counting.
Yeah, it's strategy when you use your timeouts here. This time, Jacob Gale going to get the carry, and Warriors with another big stop, not going to give up anything. Loss of maybe half a yard on the play, and it's going to stay 3rd and 15. And I'd probably like to see a timeout called here, but
no, I think you save them.
Save them all for offense.
You take one after you get a stop here on 3rd down.
All right.
And then you got 2 for offense, and let it
Probably
roll
not a bad
that
call.
way.
It's tough. It's always tough to see those seconds coming off, but they're going to come off one way or another. You only have 3 timeouts. It's all how you use them. So probably not a bad decision here. It's just you can't look at the clock too much right now. You just gotta Got to worry about getting a stop here on third down. Obvious pass situation. They'll set up a screen. And you can't give up the first down, but they will. And Keyser are going to be the only man to save the game here, but
yeah, that's good. I mean, good play call. Again, Warriors, you just gotta make the tackle, but looked like he stepped. How is he not out of bounds? They're starting to, yeah, I don't know if I necessarily agree with that, but I'm not sure how he wasn't out of bounds.
Well, yeah, because Keyser didn't tackle him for another 10 yards down there.
But if you're the Warriors, you still got all 3 timeouts.
And the Warriors are absolutely just punishing the defense. Now we're going to get a timeout called. 3 minutes even on the clock. 21-16, and the Warriors, everything seemed to be firing for them, just falling into place late. They had them exactly where they wanted them, pinned deep in a third and 16 or so, and they give up the big one at very costly. But again, credit the Huskies for the converting that one when they really could have just played it pretty safe. And
yeah, I really want to know what the explanation was on
winding the clock.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's
maybe I think they're putting time back on here now. Maybe I see the official come over to Coach Gardner there or Coach Nas, and then he relayed to Coach Gardner, and he's calling up to the press box. I think they're going to put some more time back up here.
Yeah, at that point, I don't know how you didn't even decide how much time, unless somebody was definitely keeping track. If you just take a conservative guess, but
well, they should have had it. They should have had it on when they stopped it.
Play won't resume
after the
until
first down.
We get the right time on the clock, and we're still at 3 minutes. So we're hoping to get some communication established there and get the wrong righted here. Now the official's going to go running over there and try to get. Must have the phone on vibrate or mute, huh? And they're going to give us 2 seconds.
2 seconds there.
So I don't think they gave us.
No, well, that would have been before first down. But it could play a big part.
Handoff that time, Jacob Gale down to the 41-yard line. It looks like gain of 4. Going to set up 3rd and 6, and. And another timeout called by the Warriors here to stop the clock at 2:56.
Yeah, just not much communication going on, it looks like, by the officials here. But
yeah,
very
Coach
veteran
Olsen
crew.
and Keys are just kind of standing there waiting, like, are you gonna, give us the timeout? But yeah, this is if you have high blood pressure or you're in danger of a heart attack, please consult your doctor on this one. Wow. I mean,
well, but this is the time that that's why coaches make the big bucks. You got to be calm here, and
right.
Keep them. You still got to keep them under control. Just hey. We're all right here. Just you got to dig in. You got to do your job.
Find that calm confidence.
Right, and read your keys.
Tough to do, but
because the players will, react. If you're all excited and wound up, they're going to be all excited and wound up. And here's the time if you want to, do your job to a T. Right now is the time.
So they gave up a 3rd and 16. Now it's 3rd and 6. And didn't get it, but got awful close to make a 4th down.
Yeah, they looks like about 4th and 1. big down right here.
So timeout called. Neither team with timeouts now remaining. 2:48 to go, and a 4th and 1 coming up, and couldn't draw it up any differently. Will you give up a yard, or will you hold them for less than a yard here on 4th down? Of course, got to be expecting hard counts and things to try to, make the Warriors, giving them that first down. Warriors have to be disciplined, but also have to be ready to fire off the ball too.
Yeah, absolutely. You can't. Well, the big thing is Elk Point Jefferson's out of timeouts, so they're not going to be able to call a timeout. Obviously they probably want to draw the Warriors off sides. So if you're the Warriors, again, you got to watch the ball. If you're a linebacker going to blitz, you got to watch the ball. Hopefully maybe they go. Looks like they're shotgun, which again we
always got to question that. I don't care if that's what you run your offense out of. You have to question that. But this is essentially here the season right now on this play, 4th and 1. And the Warriors will stop him. Had to wait for just a second. Had to make sure they wasn't. Excellent second effort that time by Jacob Gale. But he didn't go down easily and didn't go down right away. But good team tackling, team defense there. And so the Warriors do hold. They will not give up a yard. Now it rests on Coach Nas and the offense here. 2:41 remaining and no timeouts. I mentioned it to Jody, or I said it out loud. Can we do this twice? He says, we won't have to. Well, unfortunately, defensively, we couldn't get our offense back on the field quite quick enough. Had to use all 3 timeouts. The good news is the ball is on the 37-yard line, so it's not as if you have 90 yards to go here, but have to continue to pick up first downs and do it relatively quickly here.
Well, and, don't forget you.
Oh, my goodness. Wow. I couldn't get words out of my mouth before the play was over, but that one had a chance to be picked off by Caden Moore, I think it was, getting tipped. And then what a dramatic event that would have been if Hammerbeck would have been able to haul it in off the defensive tip, and instead it'll just be 2nd and 10.
Yeah, you gotta put that ball where the only person that can catch it is Sean. Great play there coming over. And, he had a chance to actually catch it after the tip, but.
And that was not Caden Moore that was able to break that one up. I didn't catch who it was, but it was not Moore. So here's Moorhart. Going to duck a tackle, still on his feet. Pump fakes, and it'll turn nothing into something, but time going to come off the clock here as he gets up limping. Going to gain 5 on that one, 3rd and 5. So certainly better than a sack for sure there, but also at some point got to make that commitment to run or not, and he will get 5 out of it.
Yeah, he's still got plenty of time. Just pick up the first down, kind of, hopefully he can.
Going for the big one. Oh! Looked like he gave him a shot there. Trying to hit Keyser going down the sideline, and
again, you got 6'7" Sean Hammerbeck over here. Just run a 5-yard out, let him catch it, get out of bounds, get the first down.
And the Huskies will probably give that up. I mean,
right.
At this point, that's what you just got to think is first down, because if you don't get it, still can't call game over. But I mean, the odds would be extremely not in our favor at that point. Have to convert here. Big 4th down. Throw, that one tipped out of bounds. And Carson Timmons able to get a hand on it, and that might be the way the Warriors' season will end here, unable to pick up that 4th and 5.
Well, we've been talking about it all year, and if you had to get down to throwing the ball to win the game, you're in a world of hurt. And hats off to Elk Point Jefferson. They did what they had to do. They took care of the football, limited their penalties, and unfortunately the Warriors didn't. Costly turnovers, and 9.5 times out of 10, that's what the game comes down to is, who's able to take care of the football and limit penalties.
And so the Huskies in victory formation. We'll just kneel the football here. But, yeah, it's a painful one. And, you lose to them 21-14 last year at the Dakota Dome. It's 21-16 this year. And it's just that game, that, I hate to be too strong with the words or too blunt, but, really, again, it's just a game you gave to them. If you could have eliminated those turnovers and those penalties, you're not facing this situation. And even special teams play, not all that great tonight. We've certainly seen way better from the Warriors. I know that was one of the key focuses going into tonight as well. And normally not much of an issue for the Warriors. Pretty solid special teams play. A little less than that tonight. Just the recipe that didn't turn out well.
No, and your heart hurts for those seniors seeing that clock that wind down, but nothing to hang their heads about. No, in the scheme of things, this it's a game and it's a life lesson, and they'll learn just as much from this loss about who they are. The sun's going to come up tomorrow.
It will.
It's
so and you might sit around the coffee table 50 years from now and talk about it if you're lucky enough to remember that long. But it will not change the lives of any of these guys permanently. It'll hurt for sure. But
and you got to tip your hat to Elk Point Jefferson. They had a great game plan coming in. They executed well and.
Long road trip here to Warrior Field, not an easy place to play, and they obviously didn't come in here with any doubts in their minds.
Just some final stats for the Warriors. They had 14 first downs, 44 rushes, 187 yards, 6 receptions for 62 yards, 6 of 13 through the air with 1 touchdown. For Elk Point Jefferson, 11 first downs, 31 rushes, 135 yards, 7 receptions, 87 yards, 7 and 9, and a touchdown. Some leaders for the Warriors. Aiden Barfus finishes out his career, 12 rushes, 58 yards, touchdown. Unfortunately, he did have that 1 fumble. Stratton Moorhart, 9 rushes, 45 yards, and unfortunately he also had a fumble. Jude Sargent, 6 rushes, 32 yards. Carson Keyser, 11 rushes, 28 yards. Gus Bartles, 4 rushes, 14 yards. Zach Olson, 1 rush, 7 yards. Passing, we're not used to talking about this, but Stratton Moorhart, 7 of 12, 65 yards and a touchdown. Receiving, Sean Hemmerbeck had 2 receptions, 29 yards and that touchdown. Carson Keyser, 1 catch, 18 yards. Zach Olson, 2 catches, 15 yards. And then obviously Aiden Barfus there had the reception on the screen, and then which unfortunately led to the fumble. For Elk Point Jefferson, Jacob Gale, 8 rushes, 64 yards. Keaton Gale, 10 rushes, 30 yards. Gunnar Ewing, 5 rushes, 19 yards. Garrett Merkley, 4 rushes, 11 yards. Luke Schmitz, 4 rushes, 11 yards as well. Passing, Keaton Gale, 7 of 9, 87 yards and that touchdown. Receiving, Carson Timmons, 1 catch, 35 yards. Garrett Merkley, 5 catches, 32 yards. And Ashton Fairbanks, 1 catch and 20 yards. So, yeah, again, great effort by the Warriors to have a chance to, come back and, get that score, get a stop, get the ball back, and, have a chance to go down and win. But, again, I know it hurts, it stings, but, again, you gotta tip your hat to Elk Point Jefferson. We talked about it in the pregame, how many guys they lost coming back, to reload and get back to the Dome. And, congratulations to them. Congratulations to to Coach Terry, and best of luck them next week. Even though it's, not what the result we wanted, but it doesn't take anything away from this senior class. Unfortunately, their 2 losses in their careers have been to Elk Point Jefferson.
Yep. And that's something that probably will stand out a little bit more, to them, and just, but yeah, I'm incredibly proud of these guys. They're always so fun to watch, and it's easy to be a fan when you get used to, seasons like they put together for so many years now. Just success never stops, and, once in a while you hit a snag, and, it didn't happen by accident tonight. Again, there's a few mistakes, and just an equally good team in the Elk Point Jefferson Huskies, and they came to town to handle business, and they got out of here with a 5-point win. I mean, it doesn't get much closer than that. I love the Warriors fight till the end. That's certainly the heart of the Warriors, no doubt about it. They all had to know deep down in their souls that they weren't in a good position, 3/4 of the way through that, that fourth quarter even. And even when they give up that big 3rd and 16, and it just seems like it's all but over at that point, they still get the ball back, still fighting to the last down. And, we love those guys a lot. And, the sting will be there. The joy of success, it would not last their lifetime either. Certainly a better feeling to hang on to for quite a while. But, it's a high school football game, and the boys will be there for each other. The coaches will be there for them, and we'll get them through it. But
they have to realize how fortunate they are, to be at this stage of the game where you're either playing the last game of the year or you're playing in the semifinals, and you're still playing. There's a lot of teams that never get that luxury once in their 4 years, and these guys were able to, do that 4 times. So nothing to hang their heads about, And
a lot of these guys aren't done because, as we know, a good majority of them are multi-sport athletes. So you got a lot of wrestlers on this team, a few basketball players as well, and so they're not finished yet at all. They're going to keep working their butts off and doing other things as well. And who knows, some might even go on to the next level. You just never know at this point. But it's been a fun, incredible season. I'm happy to do it with you, Larry. And
thanks.
About all I got.
Thanks to our crew again, Mr. Levi Heenan, running control, and Mr. Bo Hurley on one camera, and Miss Grace Brown on the other. So thank them again for the good job, and thank the Winter Warriors Live crew and our stat crew, Betsy and Troy. And I know Stormy helped a little bit too, so we appreciate them. And
thanks, Jody, for having this wonderful thing put together for us as well. We obviously none of us could do it without him. So,
and we want to again thank all of our sponsors, and I definitely thank Faninga Ranch for sponsoring the halftime and the post game. So,
wish again. I mean, you did. I will wish the Huskies the best in the championship game. I love the fact that Hot Springs is going to get there, and I think that will be one heck of a fun game to watch, no doubt about it. So not going to get any easier, I don't think.
Yeah, Tuesday night volleyball against Rapid City Christian at Rapid City Central High School.
Yes, so congratulations to our Lady Warriors and picking up a couple postseason victories and moving on. So we'll wish them the best of luck as well. With that, I think we'll sign off for the last time this season. Thank you for watching.